not anything too drastic. Time for a coffee. Gorgeous. Okay. Simple. Yeah, what was I saying? It's weird being down in the engine room by myself. I think I've had years and years of UMS watches, so I was only ever down in the engine room at night for like a very short amount of time by myself for the odd alarm here and there, but like 8 hours overnight by myself is a bit odd. Although I remember when I was a cadet, I was used to do the evening rounds for the evening UMS rounds. And when you're by yourself, I always have this sense that I was never alone in the engine room, and you like dash in and out of different spaces because you've got the heebie-jeebies. Don't get that anymore. Sign of experience. That's what we'll call that. Right, yeah. What I am planning to do tonight is I'm gonna trace out. I know. I'm gonna trace out the pipework for the harbour generator economiser. There's a theory that there might be a blank in the line somewhere, and we're not getting flow through the economiser, which is a problem. It should not be the case. So yeah. That's going to involve plenty of time crawling up the uptakes tonight, so should make for an epic adventure if ever there was one. These drawings have a tendency to be very monochromatic, but somebody has very kindly coloured this in really nicely. Basically, I'm not sure, but there's a theory that there might be a blank in here somewhere because we're not getting flow from here up through the economiser. Now it doesn't look like a great deal of pipe work here, but yeah, guaranteed it's going to be a lot more than it appears. So yep, I'm just going to run this line, see where it goes. Again, looks tiny. It's going to be an epic adventure. That was a bit of a climb. Not sure if you've ever wondered what it looks like inside the funnel of a ship. Technically, we're not in the funnel. We are within the confines of the superstructure. Sorry, we're within the confines of the superstructure. I think we're on about deck 5. So yeah, this is basically where the exhaust trunking from the engines goes up. Now this big thing behind me here, smaller thing here, and I'm not sure if you can see it through the gap there. That thing. These are what are called the economizers. Basically, they are hot water heaters. We use the hot exhaust gases from the engine to heat the hot water that we use for heating tanks, for taking showers, for air conditioning. Economizers, obviously, because otherwise it would be wasted energy, and we are improving our economy by using it as a heat source. Now, as I was... Ooh, that spooked me. I think that was one of the SCRs. There is a theory that the economizer for the harbour generator isn't getting any water going through it. So I'm going to check the valves and see if there's any blanks in there. God. to climb. Right, something a little bit different. I'm going to go and drill a hole in something. I've got something called a save hole underneath one of the pumps in the engine room, and basically we got a load of water into it and there's no way to drain it. So what I'm going to do now is just go and drill a hole in the bottom of the save hole, and at some point we will tap it and put a plug in, but at the moment the priority is to get the water out. So on we go. You know, it's actually a little bit cold in here tonight. I'm going to go and have to put the t-shirt on later. Ah, the sweet smell of diesel. You can see the problem. Right, time to start drilling. I confess I am struggling tonight. Don't know why. I had an absolutely solid, I can't call it a solid night's sleep, solid day's sleep. Felt very rested, but for some reason now I'm suffering. Only 4 more hours to go. I think it's time for another cup of coffee. It's too bright. It's a nice evening. You'll just about see the remnants of what was a bit of a storm blow through. Go and change the lens. I remember when I was younger, I used to spend hours trying to photograph waves breaking over the seawall down in Penzance. Back when digital cameras were expensive, massive. That is one thing that you would notice with this ship, if you looked at it, is we do have a lot of cranes on board. Here's the big 50-ton crane. We've got another smaller deck crane there. There's 2 science cranes on the aft quarter. Not aft quarters. Is that on the aft quarters? No, not really. Just either side of the A-frame. There's another one here, and I can't show it to you, but there is another one way up forwards. So it's I don't even know what time it is. Like 3-4 o'clock in the afternoon. And I've just woken up and I'm a little bit hungry, so I went downstairs, got myself a snack, and just coming through the cabin window I could see that there was a really nice orange light, so I thought I'd come outside and have a look. Obviously just in time to see the sun go down. Very, ooh, it is chilly though.